All right. Welcome in, everybody. Jarrett Bailey with you, as always, joined by cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys, Calen Carson. What's going on, man? Haven't talked to you since before the draft. How's the transition been from draft prospect to now projected week one starter in Dallas? How's it going, man?
What's up, man? I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. So over the past 5 months, we saw you get taken by Dallas in the fifth round. Go throughout this process of mini camp, training camp, and now the preseason's done, and it looks like you're going to be thrust into a position where you are going to be relied on heavily for this Dallas Cowboys team early on. But I do want to talk to you about the guys in the building that have maybe taken you under their wing, especially as of right now. So what's it been like, being around guys like Trevon Diggs and DaRon Bland as you gear toward getting toward week one?
I really think for the most part the corner room pretty the same as far as personality. Like we all kind of quiet. Besides like you got Josh Butler and Eric Scott, they're a little bit more talkative, but I think for the most part everybody's pretty quiet. So a lot of similar guys. But as far as taking me under the wing, Trayvon and DB, just let me know, what I'm saying, what I need to know as far as like different techniques, the scheme, and stuff like that. Trey has been doing like a great job just coaching me up on little stuff. Even something little that he sees, he'll call me to the side and what I'm saying, just break it down to me where I can understand. And he's been taking me under his wing.
In terms of the defensive coaching staff and whatnot, obviously Mike Zimmer, defensive coordinator there, and a good room of defensive coaches. How have they helped you, throughout this process since getting drafted throughout camp and whatnot to better prepare yourself as we enter the regular season?
I think just the trust factor of it, believing in me, putting me out there, and then drafting me. Honestly, like you just need a chance, and then when you get there, if you see they believe in you, and your confidence matches their confidence, you're gonna feel good. So just um, believing in me and giving me the opportunity.
I feel like that's a common factor for you because I remember you told me one of the big reasons you chose Wake Forest was because they recruited you like you had a billion different offers and they recruited you heavy still even throughout that process. Is that kind of similar with Dallas where they showed trust in you and they're still showing that we're heading into week one now and they're still really believing in you with a bigger task now?
Yeah, I think from I didn't really talk to them throughout the. I talked to them at the combine for a formal interview, but after that I didn't. And once I did get in the building and once I got drafted, it was kind of like, okay, this is what we expect from you, like, and it's kind of really stayed the same as far as that, like what they expect from me and what they expect from me. I know they believe in me just off of what they expect from me. And yeah, it's like Al Harris. You can't tell me he doesn't believe me. Like every day, uh, he's going to be confident in me and confident in my ability. So yeah.
You and I are around the same age, though. So, I mean, you and I both grew up watching Al Harris. What's it like now playing for him, and what kind of energy does he bring as a defensive back coach?
He's really neutral, so he's not gonna get mad or super mad, but he's not gonna be like, well, nah. When you make a play, he's gonna get happy. But playing with that dude, he's a great coach. Really great DB coach. Really great. He's a technician, and then as far as just like I said, believing in you, give you the confidence, and he lets you know that stuff gonna happen sometimes. Sometimes you're not gonna make the play, or sometimes this gonna happen, or that gonna happen. But he does a great job letting you know that that's okay. Like what I'm saying, job's not finished. We're gonna keep going and keep building. So that's really like the biggest thing I learned from just being in Dallas and being around Al Harris is just like the confidence that he has in his guys.
I feel like confidence for you too isn't something that is lacking. In talking to you in the lead up to the drafts and everything, and seeing you in preseason, seeing the numbers that you put up, I think that receivers only averaged 6 yards a catch against you throughout the preseason and whatnot. We saw you pretty extensively. What have those preseason games helped you, or how have they helped you get ready for this moment? I mean, it's live game reps against NFL quality players. What's been different from the actual games in comparison to maybe some of the joint practices you've had so far with different teams in this process?
I would think more so the practices prepare me more. And I would just say that just because like you said, it wasn't that much of me in the preseason, but when I have been at practice, it's been grind, and we have some good receivers. Like obviously at the Cowboys, so just grinding and stacking days. And some of the days weren't the best days, but as long as you're stacking and stacking, then you'll be all right. So I think all that is preparing me.
And one of your boys just got paid big money. What's it going to be like now being able to go up against CeeDee Lamb every day in practice?
I think it's gonna be great. For me, just coming in the league, like checking that type of caliber receiver, I only can get better. So again, just keep stacking days and make the most of my opportunities.
Jerry Jones was asked about DaRon Bland being out for 6 to 8 weeks, but he pointed you out and said, that's why we drafted a guy like Calen Carson to come in, and we rely on him now to kind of step up. What's it like to have the confidence from Jerry put in you, as you enter your first season?
That just goes back to what I said when I said about getting drafted. As soon as I got in the building, I felt that the confidence in me and them believing in me. And I mean, that's all you can ask for an organization that's giving you opportunity. So really means a lot to me.
So what's week one going to look like with you now, man? With DaRon out, how prepared are you for the situation, and how ready are you to be, a week one starter as a rookie at the NFL level?
I think I just got to, nothing set in stone right now, but just make the most of my opportunities. Just any opportunity that's given, just make the most of it. Keep stacking days, keep listening to Al, Trevon, DB. Everything I've been doing, nothing changes just because DB goes down. My head's always been down. I'm ready to learn from anybody that I can get something from. So nothing changed that DB's down. DB's still going to be right there. His presence still going to be felt. And I'm still going to gain as much knowledge as I can from DB and Trevon and Al. So.
Yeah, has DB been in your ear a lot ever since the news kind of came out? He was like, "Hey man, I got you."
DB's a quiet guy, so it wasn't really like that. But when I do ask him for a question or when I need to know something, DB's there for me. Trevon is more so like that. Got me. Trevon's pretty quiet too, but Trevon, he's had me since I've been here.
How was going up against Dak every day? How has that made you better since you arrived in Dallas?
Dak do some amazing stuff. Like the other day at practice, he threw a ball, and I'm looking like I was on the sideline though, but looking, I'm like, dang, like I didn't even know he could throw that far. But he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So playing to get that caliber quarterback, you're only going to get better. He's not just an average quarterback in the league. He's top tier. So you're going to get better.
And on the defensive side of the ball, I mean, not just in the secondary, but you guys, with DeMarcus Lawrence, with Micah Parsons, how does playing with two top upper echelon pass rushers help your secondary? Especially when they can consistently get to the quarterback.
Really, just I mean, the simple fact is you might got to cover less. You know what I'm saying, or not as long, but. I mean, I think it's just great having those type of defensive linemen in front of you. That's pressuring the quarterback. That's making the quarterback make fast decisions because that's what we want as DBs.
All right, brother. Well, hey, good luck in Cleveland, week one. I will be keeping a very close eye on you. Happy for you and all the success you've already had, and looking forward to seeing you have more. Thanks for giving me a little bit of your time today, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, bro.